Hi Virgo, thank you guys for joining me. I am here on Negril Beach, celebrating my birthday, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. I got a reading for you for the period of the 13th all the way through to the 19th, and we've just had the new moon. I was in birthday mode, and I tell you, this new moon for me was like a shutdown. Mobile's off, bed at 9, I just want some sleep, full hermit mode on, and do not disturb sign everywhere. Just all over the place. Just could not be bothered to do anything, didn't want to do anything at all. For my birthday, 10th, it was really good. Just chilled out on the beach, literally doing nothing. My favorite way to spend my time. So, on the 11th, we would have had Mars going into Aquarius, which I think is a necessary kind of, right, let's get our thinking hats on, let's get some stuff done, there's plans to be made, things to be achieved, and we're here to achieve them. It would have brought with it a few changes in mind frame, I want to say, and I think this is a really important time to start setting some intentions and getting our mind frame in the right way. Right? If Mars is the warrior planet, we've got to think win. We've got to think lucrative. We've got to think golden. Everything's got to be achievement oriented, and you've got to be quite headstrong in order to work this energy. On the 14th, we've got Neptune in Pisces, opposite Mercury in Virgo, which is going to be a day of really questioning ourselves, questioning our intentions, where we are in life, and, you know, choosing what it is that we're thinking about. And I think the real key for this week has to be choose greatness, okay? You have got to celebrate yourself. You have got to be in a sensible mind frame. And when I say sensible, it means self-doubt. There ain't nothing sensible about it, okay? Your intentions, your state of mind, it needs to be crystal clear at this point. And I think it should be a matter of thinking about destiny now. Where are we taking our lives? What are we doing with it? Where are we going to go with it? I think it is quite possibly time to get out of like that tragedy mindset, that damsel in distress that needs help. No, Virgo, this is your time. You got to do it. You got to move forward. Think of what it is that you want to manifest in your life. Like, what are the beautiful things? And I always say, you're not going to achieve it without putting a list together, are you? So maybe use this time, especially on the 14th, where everything is going to be a bit of a haze. It's going to be a bit of a questionable time for you. You're going to want to know what's fact and what's fiction, what it is that you can move forward with. I've been in Jamaica now for a week, and I was thinking of this concept because in Jamaica, everyone's they're very happy, right? But there is this nature of hype, and it's such a magnificent thing. Getting with the hype, Virgo, getting into the zone can really elevate you now from being that damsel in distress, that, you know, tragedy state of mind. It's quite complicated, and we've got to be able to simplify the whole thing, because moving forward now, the energies are going to be such that they are going to require crystal clear precision from you. And how are you going to go about doing this? It's very simple. You've got to seek what it is that is bringing the chaos into your life. Seek it out, right? Once you've identified it, you can stop fighting it because you know what it is. Everything comes with a lesson, Virgo. And there's been a lot of lessons for us to learn over this year. And I think if you can sum up these lessons and use them now as accelerators, as ways to move forward and progress within the narrative that we're creating for our lives. You know, hurt equals a whole different level of self-awareness. And I think people forget that almost. That hurt is not something to be wallowed in. It is not something to be continued after the time that it's done. Like, once it's done, you've been hurt, turn it into something. Progress it into something. Transmute it into your successes any way you can. Right, I have for you guys, I have the 5 of Swords. I have the Strength card. I have the Judgment card. I have the Knight of Cups. I have the 10 of Wands. And I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okie dokie. Right, Virgo, what do I have for you guys this week? Those battles that we were talking about. Those incriminations, those real... It's safe to say, Virgo, you are definitely the warrior, and you have definitely had to go through a few battles, and it is about time that you accepted that these battles were fought because they needed to be fought. Whatever you took from them, the swords that you have now are all life skills that are going to work in your favor. And this is what you guys need to progress with now. Mars has come at such a time where you have accumulated life skills. You've accumulated this knowledge. You have accumulated that clarity of intention that you want to move forward with. The thing is now, if you are taking your swords, collating your swords, and moving forward with them, this is progression. If you are still wallowing and like looking for people to battle, this isn't you using your time wisely, okay? There has got to be a time where you've got to recognize, right, the battle's been won. Tragedy, damsel in distress, this frame of mind that comes with the like, I've always got to be on defense. It's getting old and it needs to be pushed forward so that you can finally start receiving some of the beautiful things that it is that you want to achieve in life. Okay, I think with this, the Strength card, it almost requires you to put down the help. You know, Virgos always want to help. Let's try and help everyone. I think this period, this September, this Virgo season is always going to require a little bit of, you know, you need to put your effort out there and help the people around you. But a lot of the help that you need to do right now is yourself. And by doing that, you've got to elevate your frequency. Look, she's taming that beast. She's taming that monster. You got to fill yourself up with the faith of knowing that there are things that can be achieved and will be achieved. Where is your voice? Find it. There is a decision that you need to make this week. And I think it's going to work in your favor if it's something to do with court dates, etc. It's definitely going to work in your favor if this is something to do with a decision pending on a relationship. I think it's about time. You're going to have to make this decision. You're going to be called to it. I have the Knight of Cups here. It seems as if there is a progression in a love situation. And it's going to be nice. And it's going to feel like you've gone through so much to get here. But you know what? It's an accomplishment. So close, Virgo. You're so close. So close. It's almost going to be an end to those sleepless nights. Those nights where you're feeling as if you are, you know, battling things that may have been out of your control. And you're no longer in a situation where you need to do that now, Virgo. You're really not. I want you guys to think diplomatic state of mind. I want you guys to think that any sort of petty, rubbish, low frequency shit needs to be eradicated from your life completely. Completely. This is the time that you need to really tame those demons so that you can begin to focus. Okay? Focus on what it is that you want your state of mind to be about. Decisions. What is it that finally needs to get tied up and put away? I want you to think diplomatic state of mind, Virgo. Don't get involved in petty, dumb shit because it's only going to lower your vibrations and it's not worth it, right? Right now really is the time for you to elevate your frequencies by understanding that sometimes life puts us through shit and it's only an accomplishment. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a lesson, Virgo. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is like very much a let's try the opposite of internalizing everything. If there's something that needs to be spoken on, speak on it. This is a lot of what you're doing to yourself. And being in reverse, I think this is now very much an end to that kind of internal torture. It's got to come at some time. And I think with the arrival of the Knight of Cups, you might have a very good reason to be distracted from whatever woes and worries you have. I feel like there is a very good potential for a love situation to really work out in your favor. It does, however, and it could potentially be with a Leo. However, it does require a lot of strength of character from you at this point, and a little bit of seeking greatness. You're not going for the mediocre. You don't want to go for that. That's not what you're looking to do. You're looking to seek greatness. So whatever you do this week, Virgo, make sure that you are finding that greatness within you, right? You first, and then you'll be in a beautiful place to be able to help others. Virgo, have a beautiful week. Thank you for joining me. I shall catch you again next week.